Hi everyone, it's Michelle. Thanks for stopping by and spending just a little bit of your time with me today. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much for those that have subscribed to my channel, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you actually might like to. My channel is about fashion and styling, having lots of fun and not taking it too seriously. We're breaking a few rules here. We're throwing out all those stereotypes for mature ladies. Now you decide what's mature, whether it's 50 or over, 55 or over, or 60 over and onwards. You decide. Down below this video there is a red subscribe button. Hit that one. Hit the red subscribe button and join our tribe. Everybody is welcome here. All ages and all genders are welcome here. Today's an ASOS haul. You've seen me do ASOS hauls before if you've watched my videos, and I've got some interesting pieces for you today. I've got some shoes and I've got some dresses, and I've got a t-shirt. I've got my Stevie Nicks t-shirt. I'm a huge fan of Stevie Nicks. I think so many of us are. This t-shirt says, "Back to the gypsy that I was." Well, as far as traveling goes and moving around a lot, I don't think that I am a gypsy in that sense. I really wanted to be. I would have liked to have been, but my life didn't really turn out that way. But in my spirit, I feel like a gypsy. If gypsy means free-spirited and unconventional and young at heart, and I know that you guys are young at heart, I think that most of you can relate to feeling free-spirited as well. A few years ago, I had the privilege of seeing Stevie Nicks in Sydney at a really big auditorium, and it was absolutely wonderful. She was there with Chrissy Hine from the Pretenders. What a duo, what a team, what two incredible women in the music industry. I absolutely adored both of them. The show was fantastic. It wasn't very long after the passing of Tom Petty. Oh wow, what a sad day that was to hear about Tom Petty. Another guy that I just love so much in the music industry. She talked about her relationship and friendship, her long-standing friendship with Tom Petty, and she talked about how he wrote that wonderful, iconic song of "Stop Dragging My Heart Around." Before I actually went into the concert, my friend was taking a few photos of me behind the Stevie Nicks poster. There was an amazing, huge poster put on the whole side of a building. The whole wall of the building was covered in a Stevie Nicks poster of her tour. It was such a beautiful poster, and I had to have a photo of it. It wasn't easy with a phone to take a photo because I'm only, this high compared to the height of the wall. As I was standing there having my photo taken, a guy rode by on a push bike, and he sang as he was riding along on his push bike, "Stop Dragging My Heart Around." I thought that was really cute. I had to burst out laughing. And as I watched him pedal along on his push bike, I wanted to sing out, "Come back, come back," because I'd really like to know whether you're worth me dragging your heart around for. He was probably quite a bit younger than me, but it was a lovely moment. The whole night was really memorable. It's one of those nights I won't forget because it was such a privilege to see Stevie. Okay, onto the video. I'll start out showing you some shoes, and then I'll show you the dresses. I'll show you this bag first. Isn't it absolutely lovely? What a great classic looking bag. I think it's Chanel inspired. It's got the black clasp on it here, and the metal is a gunmetal grey. I think this bag would look pretty good with a Stevie outfit. It's a really timeless bag, this one. It's very versatile. It's very tame, but it's just going to go back with so much. It's kind of a bag you can't go wrong with. And as I said, I'm pretty sure it's Chanel inspired. I really like this. And here is a gorgeous pair of boots. They've just got the right heel on them for me. And they are perfect because I am wanting just a very plain pair of black high boots. So I find this kind of boot, particularly with the pointed toe, although I don't mind a bit of a square toe sometimes, these are the kind of boots that just go with everything. And I don't have a pair at the moment, not a pair that I really like a lot. Unfortunately, they're a little bit tight across here because I do have trouble. I have a bit of a wide foot and it's not super wide, but when it has a pointed toe, that's when I can get into trouble. They were too tight, and it's such a shame because they're the boot I'm looking for at the moment, but I'll have to keep looking. You can't go wrong with a pair of boots like this, so I have to keep looking, unfortunately. I have a pair of loafers here. You might be surprised to know that loafers are actually my favorite shoes to wear. Not because they're so stylish, but because they're so comfortable and so easy. They're a slip-on shoe. They're, when I'm in a hurry, they're off you go. They're great with pants and they're great with jeans. I know they can look a little bit drab at times. I don't really think so. I just love loafers. I love them with a heel and without a heel. These would have been ideal and perfect. I would have kept these, but at the back, they come up really high on the back of my ankle. These are Pirelli, which is a very popular shoe and bag company. I've actually bought quite a bit from them over the years. Tan's a great colour. Got to go back, unfortunately. I would have loved to have kept these. Aren't these such a pretty colour for a pair of loafers? They've got a silver buckle. I prefer if that was gold. And they've got a really nice little heel on them, which is in the same colour of this powder blue. I think they're incredibly classy. I don't mind the square toe at all, not for a loafer, or a round toe for a loafer. I actually really love those, but they don't love me. They're too narrow. They're for somebody with quite a narrow foot, actually. They're too long and they're too narrow. So, lovely as they are, they have to go back. This is actually the second time that I've bought these nude slides, these heel slides. They're a little bit high. And I'm really frustrated because I want a pair very much like this or identical to this, but I don't want the heel this high. And sometimes I'm not sure about the square toe. I have to admit it's super square, but I might keep them. I've got to think about it because they're going to go with everything. Think about these ones. I think these are a gorgeous sandal, rose gold. The heel, probably more chunky than I want, probably just a fraction higher than I want. But I must admit, when I put them on, they felt really solid and quite comfortable. I'm very fond of these gold sandals. I always own gold sandals and gold shoes. I see gold for me as a neutral. I think I might keep these rose gold sandals because they are quite comfortable on. A little bit higher, but it's a really solid heel. I think they're gorgeous. As I said, I love gold. Rose gold sneakers, Django and Juliet. I don't know if that's an Australian label or not, but you know what I love about these? This zip here on the side, which means I don't have to undo the laces. These didn't come from ASOS, by the way. I bought these from a major shoe store in Australia called Mathers, and I think I paid about $160 for these. So they weren't what you call budget, but they're well made, and I just wanted some coloured sneakers. I want to get a little bit funky with my sneakers and my shoes. I'm thinking, let's lash out. There's just so many colours and so many prints in sneakers and boots and shoes these days. Why limit yourself? Why not have fun with your shoes? Make your shoes your statement piece. These are kind of cute in a retro way. They weren't very much money. They're about $25. They're clear on the side, slide, and the perspex, clear heel there. Cute little heel with a bow on them. I think they're absolutely adorable. I would probably only wear these with jeans. I think I would, because I think with a dress, I don't know, they might not look stylish enough with a dress. I think they're kind of fun for jeans. Cute. These didn't come from ASOS either. They look great. They were on one of those online budget stores, and I just thought they looked great. They're a slip-on sneaker, no back in them, in a denim, in a washed out denim. I thought they were great. The problem is they're really long. They're actually really long here in the front, and I so want to wear them. I thought, wow, they'd just be so comfortable, particularly with jeans or pants, and I don't think I can wear them. What a shame. Aren't they gorgeous? And they were very economical, under 20, about $15. Here's a pair of sandals that won't wow you at all. They're incredible to wear though. They're Isabella Rossi, and I got them on sale for $50. They were just over $100. And wow, are they comfortable. As soon as I put them on, I had more spring in my step, and I need that. They're so soft. They're all padded, and this is great. This rubber, slight little wedge heel. They've got just enough heel. They are going to be my go-to everyday sandals now. They're very comfortable. In fact, I doubt will I've ever owned a pair of sandals this comfortable. I think they're just stylish enough anyway, and tan's always a safe colour. You'll have to excuse me, this dress is not ironed because it's going back. I'm not going to iron a dress that I'm not even keeping. I know that we should look a little bit more, I don't know, polished here on YouTube and iron our garments or steam them, and sometimes I do, but honestly, I couldn't be bothered today because I absolutely loathe ironing. This dress looked like a me dress. When I saw it online, I thought it might be me. I love my white dresses. I don't mind a bit of boho look. It's a terrible fit and it does nothing for me. So I don't know what you're supposed to do with this. It did tie here as an empire line around the front. Well, I've tied it around the back now. I can't get the knot undone, but it was too wide here. I think it's a size too big for me, even though it's a small. I just don't think this dress flatters me. I think it's a lovely dress, and maybe on someone taller, or I don't know what it is. It should have worked. It should have been my kind of dress because I think it looked like it, but yeah, it's not working for me. So here it was, tying in the front. It has elastic, but you can't, usually when you have a tie like this, it's a drawstring, and you can usually pull it to adjust the size you want. Well, this is not. This is just elastic. As you can see, if it was more fitted, it might be a lot better on me, but it's just, no, it's not working. This is a very pretty dress. It's from a company called Forever New in Australia. I really like a lot of the clothing that Forever New sells. It's very feminine usually, but this dress is also very, very long. Look at that. It's for somebody much taller than me, and it's all embroidered. It's cotton embroidered actually, so the embroidery is absolutely beautiful. I would love this in a blouse. If this was a blouse, I would think about keeping it because I love the cotton embroidery. It has cotton lace, be careful, it's so long, cotton lace inset there through the skirt, and I love the sleeves. I think the sleeves are great, and I don't think it suits me. I think it's too young, and something about this dress makes me feel like I've stepped out of a Jane Austen English TV series. I feel like I might be walking over the hills and dales in this, and walking through the long grass and having to pull the dress up, and it's very girly and it's very pretty, but it's not me. I've been wanting to show you this really cute little boater hat that I bought online. It's got the black band with a little bow on the side. It's really, really lovely quality, and I love the colour of the straw. It's very warm colour. It's very yellowish. I think that's just so cute. Quality hats are never really economical. You can get them at Kmart, which is your Walmart and Target and places like that, mostly Kmart. But for a little bit better quality and a little bit better stylish, you have to pay just a little bit more. I think this was about $40, which isn't a lot of money, but it's a great fit and it's really sweet. It sort of suits this dress. I'm really going into that period look right now, you know, that Victorian or the Jane Austen, sort of, kind of, yeah. Well, this dress had a lot of potential. Love the colour. It's butter, very popular Australian label. A little bit tight because in the last few months I've gained about 2.5 kilos. Everything's a little bit tighter these days. I like it, but I think it's a little bit young for me, and I love the colour. Of course I love the colour. Excuse me, my eye will not stop watering. I think I'm not really keen on this dress. It has a very strange hemline. You can see the frill part is much longer than this side. It's meant to be like that, uneven hemline, but I don't think it worked. I think it's a very strange look for an uneven hemline. I haven't seen one like this before. I don't particularly like it. This split here in the front opens up, and well, it would really open up because it doesn't have a fastener here, which I dislike. So when I walk, it could really open up, and the lining ends right up here. Not practical. It's for someone younger. I do like the top part. I think the sleeves are really pretty. The cold shoulder look with the strap. Yeah, it's almost there, but I do think it's a bit young for me. Stunning colour. Probably my favourite colour other than white is cobalt blue. That suits me. I'm just not happy with the hem, the bottom of it, and it is a bit tight. Mind you, it's not ridiculously tight, but yeah, I just really do think it's, well, I won't keep it. I adore this dress. It's a gorgeous vintage inspired, 1940s inspired dress. It's the type of dress you might see in one of those old Hollywood movies set in the 1940s. I love the fact that it's navy. I just adore the dress. It's a satin, but it doesn't have a high sheen on it. The problem with this dress is it's actually quite tight under the bust. Very unusual for me. It's one area where I'm quite narrow, and it is tight on my tummy. Well, I have gained weight, so I would expect that. It has a really nice back on it there, back detail, and it buttons up the top here, fastens at the top. I'm still crying from that moisturizer that's in my eyes, so forgive me for that. It's been very irritating. I love this dress. I wish I could keep it. It is too long. Of course it's too long, but I think I'll send it back because it's very unusual to have a dress so tight on me under the bust, and it's such a shame because really it just reminds me so much of the whole old Hollywood glamour look. It's gorgeous. I love the butterfly sleeves, if that's what you call them, and as I said, I love that it's navy. I love the dress. I want the dress. It's just really, it is quite tight though, really tight. Isn't it a shame? Has to go back. I'll show you another dress that I bought. You might notice that I've been in a very blue mood. It's actually punched in blue. This is Chi of London, and I thought it was a great idea. Get that zip up the back, it's stuck on something. I thought it was a great idea to have the pleated satin skirt with the top attached in a way, the lace top. Well, I couldn't get into that. It's a pretty classy little act. It's probably not quite me. Probably a little bit too, I don't know, mother of the bride maybe? I don't know. I think it's a gorgeous dress. Couldn't get it on. Look at these sleeves. And they're non-stretch. That's a non-stretch lace in that sleeve. I couldn't get the sleeve up past the elbow. There's no way I could get that dress on. It would have fit me in the bust and the waist and everywhere else. It's off the shoulder. Couldn't get it on. It's a fault in the design, a major fault in the design. That's such a fail I can't even show you the dress on. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye now.